lesson 5 now, chapter 5, and what we're doing is kind of just incorporating everything we've already learned. So this is kind of where kids get confused and think that they're supposed to know things that we haven't gone over yet. So just to review, so far we have gone over our zeros, our ones, our twos, and just skip counting by twos, skip counting by fives, and skip counting by tens. So if you have a problem like this one right here, 10 times 9, do you have to know your nines? Absolutely not. We have not done our nines yet. All we've done is skip counted by 10. So we know that this is going to be skip counting by 10. And anything that you multiply by 10 really is just going to be that number with a 0 at the end. So 10 times 9, 90. Okay. Same thing when we come here. 10 times 3, we put that same number and a 0 behind it. It's 30. Okay. Or we can just do skip counting by 10 and we do 3 times. So 10, 20, 30. There we go. Okay. So over here, same thing. 0. 10 times 0. What's that going to equal? 0. Anything times 0 is 0. Okay. 10 times 2. We can count 10 2 times. 10 plus 10 is 20, or we can skip count by 10. 10, 20, that's 2 times, so it's 20. Or we can just do the same thing we've done here, where we do 10 times 2, we put the 2, and we add that 0. Because it really is 2 times 1 gives you that 2, and then 2 times the 0 gives you that 0. So yeah, over here we are just doing the 10s, we're doing the 3s, no, over here we're doing, 10 times 3, 10 times 4, 10 times 7, but the main number that we're focused on is not 7, 6, 3, 4s. We have not practiced any of those yet. We are just focusing on the 10s. We have learned to skip count by 10, so we can do that. Okay. Over here, what's it telling you? It says color all the boxes that have a number you would say when skip counting by 10. So you just color only the numbers when you skip count by 10. What would that be? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So these are the only ones that need to be colored in. The rest should be blank. Okay, how many pennies or cents are the same as 4 dimes? Well, how much is 1 dime? 10 cents. So if they're each 10 cents, and we skip count by 10, how much would that be? It would be 10, 20, 30, 40. So that would be 40 cents. Okay. 10 counted, let's put that 40 cents. Okay. What would we do here? 10 counted 9 times equals. Well, we know what counted means. 10 counted 9 times equals. And we know 10 times 9 is really just 9 with a 0 at the end. Okay? 10 cars went by the house every hour. How many cars went by in 6 hours? Okay, so 10 cars every hour. How many in 6 hours? So we do 10 times 6. That's how we do that one. And that's going to be, again, the 6. And we add the 0, the same 6 with a 0. Okay, over here we have some more review, multiplying by 10. And over here we have the same thing we did last time. Remember, so we're skip counting by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. Then we go in and we fill these out. 10 times 0, 10 times 1, 10 times 2, 10 times 3, and so on. Okay. Now this is a little different. This is a 2-part problem. So it says Jason did 5 math problems on Monday. He did 10 times as many problems on Tuesday. How many problems did he do on Tuesday? So he did 5 math problems. Oh, it's actually not a 2-step. It's just 1 step. He did 5 math problems on Monday. He did 10 times as many. This, whenever you see 10 times as many, you already know that it's just 10 times as many. Okay, so it's telling you, it says times, you know that that's times tables. So what is that going to be? We put our 5, we add our 0 because it's times 10, or we just skip count 5 times. We have our 5 fingers, and we do what? 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Perfect. I mean, I don't know why I said 60, 50, sorry. So we have 5 fingers. We do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There we go. So 10, 5 times is 50. Okay. So this is some more tens, and it's the same thing that we already reviewed. And over here, they're going to have you guys also practice those twos. So there's a lot of two practice. And remember what we said about twos. You can just do 2 7s added together for 7 times 2, which is 14. You can count 2 7 times. And you can skip count by 2 7 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. And yeah, those are the ways that you can do your twos. It's just double of whatever it's being multiplied by. Okay. This is quick review, and it's double digit addition and subtraction, so we will review those. And when we're adding, it's way easier than when we're subtracting, right? So if we're adding, we start all the way from the right side. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, we don't have anything to carry over because these are still only ones. And then we come over here and we do 4 plus 4. What is that? 8. And we're done. This one is 8 minus 6. So we do these two numbers first. So 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the key to this is always starting from the right side and then moving to the left. So you start away from whatever sign you have, and then you move closer to it. Okay? Another thing is make sure you actually look at your signs, because what happens is, as you can see here, this is an addition problem, this is an addition problem. You start to work your problems, work this one, and then you come here and you just assume that what is it? Addition as well, but it's not. Now it's subtraction. It's changed. Okay? Okay. Then over here we have some more review. And remember, we have that place value notation that we did last time. So how do we write this out? The same way the number is said. So you ask yourself, what is this number? Oh, it says 389. 389. Okay. Okay. There's some more subtraction and addition over here. There's some more place value notation. And then we have the quarts and the pints again that we did last time. And all of your kids should have a sheet that I've given them, a laminated sheet, and it has everything that they need, all of the measurements. But if they've misplaced it for whatever reason, then just know that you have one as well on page 435 of your book. So 435, that's where I got it from. And if you look, then over here, the first one is quart equals 1 quart equals 2 pints. So that's where all of your measurements will be on page 435 of your workbook. So if you don't have it, if you don't have the laminated sheet that I've given you, then you can at least get it from there, your measurements. So this one says, Karen filled 8 quarts with jam. How many pints of jam did she make? Well, we know that 1 quart equals 2 pints. Okay? And it's asking us how many pints. So we have the 8 quarts, and we're multiplying by 2 because that's what we're trying to find. We're trying to find it in pints. And then if we do 8 plus 8, it's 16. If we count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. And that's our answer. It's 16 what? Because it says how many pints of jam. So we don't just put 16, we put 16 pints. Okay, and that's our answer. Okay, that's all for chapter 5. If you have any questions, as usual, just send me a message.